Namaste everyone, I'm Glenn Watts and today we have a few yoga positions for plantar fasciitis or the heel pain that you feel in the morning after waking up. Let's get started. So I'd like you to bring yourselves into a seated position as displayed. Come and sit on your heels. Make sure all your 10 toes are touching the mat. Now sit up straight and straighten your back. Your shoulders are relaxed and your head is just gently floating above your shoulders. Inhale and exhale normally over here. Your eyes could either be closed or you may leave them open and keep your gaze right in front of you. Stay in this pose for 8 to 10 breaths. Now gently bring your palms onto the mat and push your weight back as displayed, keeping your weight entirely on your toes. Do not drop your heel onto the mat, just stay in the pose. Look in front, in between your palms. Now open your legs a little bit wider than they originally were and come into a Malasana position. Straighten your back, open your chest, look up, straighten your spine, and with the help of your elbows, open your knees to the side. Stay in the pose once again for 3 to 5 breaths, and once you're done, bring your palms again onto the mat and get ready for Dolphin pose. So lift your buttocks up towards the ceiling and alternate, straighten your legs one by one. Every time you straighten your knees, take your heels as close to the mat as possible. Stay in the pose once again for 3 to 5 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling normally. Now inhale here, and as you exhale, lift yourselves up into a downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and bring yourselves into a high plank. So now this plank is a little bit different because this is more dynamic plank. So what you're doing is you're shifting your weight as you inhale, and as you exhale, you're taking your heels back, pointing your heels towards the wall behind you. If this is too difficult, come down on your forearms and do the same. If even this is difficult for you, drop your body onto the mat, tuck your toes, place your head on your arms, and now lift your knees off the mat. Once again, feeling the stretch in your calf muscles. Plantar fasciitis is this acute pain you feel in your heels that's caused because of inflammation in the fibrous tissue, which is called plantar fascia, along the bottom of your foot. This tissue connects your heel bone with your toes. It can easily be cured by prolonged stretching of the soleus, gastroc, and Achilles tendon. And today we're going to look at some of those exercises. Now tuck your toes, once again come into a seated position. And now bring your right leg forward. Make sure your back toes are tucked. Lift yourselves up. Once again, shift your weight backwards. And at this point, you need to make sure that your heel is not tilting either to the left or to the right side. It should stay right in the middle. Make sure your hips are square. You may straighten your arms up, or you may keep your arms on your knees as you wish. Now change your legs. Bring your left leg forward, take your right leg back. Again, repeat the same with the other side as well. Keep your hips together. Push your weight back. First, find a balance, and once you have established a balance and straighten your arm, then you push your weight back onto your heel, stretching your calf muscles like this. Gently come back into a seated position, the original position. Now tuck your tailbone in, engage your core, and we're going to use the same motion as we push the wall. This is also called runner's stretch. So place your right foot back, your left foot in front. Place your palms onto the wall, and as you exhale, drop your hips down, keeping your back leg straight, feeling a stretch in your calves, in your soleus, in your entire back toes, in your foot. Stay in the pose for a couple of breaths and then change. Use the other leg and do the same with the other side as well. Keeping your knee absolutely straight. Feeling the stretch in your calf muscles, feeling the burn. You may repeat this pose as many times as you feel comfortable. At least 2 to 3 times is suggested. Now come onto your mat. Work your toes a little bit. Bring your blocks. If you don't have blocks, you may use bricks, or you may use any surface which is as high as a block. Stairs would be too high though. And now place your toes on top of your blocks and drop your heels onto the mat. Engage your core, relax your arms next to your body, and stay in the pose for 3 to 5 breaths. Long, deep inhalations and exhalations. Use your diaphragm to inhale and exhale. Now once again, take your feet back. We're going to repeat the original positions once again. So we will go into a plank. Now drop your forearms, shift your weight back, push your heel backwards. Stay in this pose, and if it's too uncomfortable, then drop your body onto the mat and repeat. If you want, you may of course lift your knees off of the mat like we had done earlier, or you may stay in this pose, whatever is comfortable to you. Once again, back to a forearm plank. And now to a full plank. The purpose of these planks is a little bit different. So we're not trying to work on our core. The core is engaged, but what we're trying to do is shift our weight back so that our calves muscles are stretched. Now come into a seated position, the original position. I hope you enjoyed our today's session. If you have any questions or comments, please do let me know. I'll be very happy to answer. Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.